What's up, guys? It's Chima Moneke. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about the things nobody tells you about playing professional basketball, overseas edition. Let's get it.
Hey, falling to Akbekus like a beast. Hey, Nami be the captain of our ship. Sail.
Number one, lonely. You get lonely. You got a lot of free time to yourself. What are you gonna do in your free time? Let's say you practice from 10 to 12. You're probably at the gym from 9 to 1. What are you gonna do from 1 or 1:30 until you go to sleep? Find yourself some hobbies. For me, I play video games. I watch TV, I watch a lot of basketball. You know, whenever Euroleague has double weeks, whenever they have games and I'm not playing, I'm tuned in. I got a lot of homies in Euro Cup and in Champions League that I care about and I watch their games. So I be locked in. But since I don't have a girlfriend,
I'm a bit sad. Actually, I'm lying. I'm quite devastated.
I got a lot of time to myself. And I've learned that, you know, the lifestyle is great, but it's not as hard and it's not as busy as people may think it is. Number two, crazy travel schedules. Man, we play Euroleague, so we travel around Europe and it could get tiring. You know, not every team flies private, flies charter. So you gotta take buses to the airport, take multiple planes sometimes because there's no direct flight from your city to that city. And sometimes it can get crazy. We could leave from 2 p.m. and we won't get to the hotel until 8:30 or 9 p.m. that night. And then, you know, you have dinner and you play the next day. So travel schedules are pretty tough. You know, some teams fly private, like I said earlier, which makes it easier, but not every team has that opportunity. Number three, this is a touchy subject to some people. Thankfully, I've never really had to deal with this. You know, shout out to my teams in the countries that I've played in. But some guys get paid really, really late, like a month late, 2 months late. Some guys are still trying to get their money from past seasons. And it's a tricky thing because, you know, Euroleague is doing a good job of putting their association, their players association intact to make sure teams aren't paying late. Like I said, thank God that I don't have those problems. I've never had those problems, but look into that before you think about coming overseas because there's some tricky situations and it's not all that it may seem. Number four, and this one applies to me very, very much, but social media opinions about yourself. I mean, as an athlete, you gotta deal with it, but Europeans are very, very passionate about the sport. They give their opinions, a lot of good opinions, anyway. But for me, I'm an entertaining person. Some people think I'm controversial. I just think I'm me. I'm a nobody. Nobody's perfect. Get your merch. Link in the bio right here. Woohoo! You saw that? Anyway, as I was saying, a lot of people have their opinions and a lot of people give their opinions, even if it may not be warranted, necessary, or probably the right opinion. And you gotta learn to deal with that because playing at this level or the higher level you play, the more people will talk about you. And, you know, a lot of people like to bet on these games and people call you a terrible player because you didn't play well or your team didn't win and they put all their money on you and they lost their house, they lost their car, they lost their mortgage. Now they're just broke and they're sad and they're miserable and they're coming to take out all their anger on you or me. So you gotta deal with that and learn to not take it personally. I still struggle with that sometimes, but I'm getting better with it. And I understand whose opinions matter to me the most. That's my family, my friends, my coaches, my teammates, my loved ones, and the people that pay me. And number five, teammate relationships. You know, in college, I played college basketball at UC Davis. And you go to school with your teammates, you live with your teammates, you play basketball with your teammates. So these guys become your friends, you know, your brothers, all of that. A lot of teams don't have the right relationship, not necessarily the right relationship, but some teams can function with guys not being friends on the team. And that's okay. You know, some guys have kids and some guys are single and they're 22, and then you got a guy that's 33 with kids, and maybe you just don't have too much in common. And that's fine. As long as you come in and respect your job, respect your teammates, give it your all, know that you have a job and you have a common goal that you're there to work on, then it's not as big of a deal as it would be in college. And I think, you know, I'm blessed that I've been on several teams, especially men wrestling. Where we had really good relationships with each other, and we loved each other, and you know, off the court we did a lot of things together.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
But yeah, it's just keep that in mind for coming overseas, because it's not as it would be in college. And that concludes today's video. I appreciate you guys checking in. It's Mr. Chima Moneke. Don't forget the name. If you don't know me, now you will. If you feel me, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on TikTok. Like this video, subscribe to me. We got more content coming for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. Whoa!
You and your little motherfucking minions done plotted on in between. Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny, Carvel, him.